right, we are live. Hey, Kathy. Hey, everyone.
Hi, everyone. We are live with Mortgage Talk. Hi, I'm Kathy Colkitt, mortgage loan officer, branch manager for decades now. Anyway, and we have my Vanna White, who is Melissa, actually much more beautiful and efficient, is Melissa Shane. So, hi,
Oh,
Melissa.
I don't know if I could be more efficient. She gets like back and forth in those heels to do the letters. I couldn't do that.
That's true. Stilettos and back and forth. That's true. That
Yep,
that is a talent, everyone. If you
it
haven't ever
is.
worn them, that is a talent. Very true, very true. Well, I'm giggling because I love Melissa's sign that you are watching, and it's shows a hero in the background with a cape on a hill, but it says not all heroes wear capes, and that is true. And we wanted to honor and talk about homes for heroes today. It's man, it's just a fabulous thing. And I don't know, Melissa, I know we're live. I don't know if we've hashtag Homes for Heroes in the affiliates also, but if not, that might be something we can do at the end. But just know that we are so grateful for our heroes. And you might not know what a hero is. And I have to say, I'm around a lot of heroes for a lot of different reasons, by choice and by chaplain and by job and all of that. And what I hear a lot is, man, I'm not a hero, it's my job. And I just want you to know that you've chosen to do a very hard job, a very difficult job where we aren't expected to see what you see over and over and over again and really have the same quality of life. It's different for you. It just is. So, heroes to Homes for Heroes and to us, besides maybe your mom or dad or someone, would be firefighters, EMS, police, veterans, military, educators, and medical, all professionals. We look at that as heroes. And so, yeah, so there you go. And heroes are just, it's a term to say specifically to your groups, thank you. Just thank you, thank you. And those of you who know me and those of you who don't, I give Heather a shout out for this nice little suggestion. But in a little packet like that, besides my great business card that has my contact information, are for lifesavers. And what we say to you is when I come up, I say, thank you for being a lifesaver. And I mean it. And I want to just say to those of you out there who aren't in that arena, or even if you are, but you see a lot of other heroes, put some lifesavers in a packet and just hand them to them and say, thanks for being a lifesaver. You'll be amazed at the smiles and the, wow, you're thanking me. And yes, we need to thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I mean, you aren't thanked enough. I always say to people, I'm a frugal girl. I shop at Walmart, and there's always two police officers usually at every Walmart I go to. I know maybe I live in a bad area, but every Walmart I go to, so maybe our whole area is bad. In any case, they're there. And so I usually always start with the lifesavers, and then I start with something else as well after that. And I'll talk about that in a minute. But, you know, you are lifesavers. You really are. You have helped so many people, more than you can ever count, more than you probably can even remember. It's just amazing. And on the instant, on a whatever, however you say that, on a dime and an instant, you're out there, you're going, you're protecting whoever it is in the community you need to protect. And that's phenomenal. Thank you so much. So Homes for Heroes has a benefit. Um, this benefit, the cost to this benefit is that you utilize a partner that works for Homes for Heroes, or I don't work for them, I actually partner with them. So I'll say it different. So the benefit cost is that you have to partner with a partner of Homes for Heroes. So and that is me. I'm a lender, and you have lenders and you have realtors, and then you have other side affiliate partners that might be like a title company that helps give a discount when you're putting your home loan through there. There's many other types of companies that could be insurance and so on that might give a discount. So what Homes for Heroes does is they say thank you in a financial way to those who qualify, right? And so how that works is If they work with a hero realtor, then what happens if they're selling their house? Let's say you're selling your house for $400,000, just for ease of numbers, you would receive 0.7% of that sell price after closing. About 2 to 4 weeks, you get a check. And so 0.7% of four is $2,800. I don't know about you, but anyone who buys a house typically is a little poor afterwards, a little broke because it costs money, and now you have a one or two extra bathrooms you have to outfit and so on. It just, just costs. So 2,800 bucks is nice. If you are selling your house and you're also buying a house and you're working with a hero, it doesn't have to be the same. So right now we have one working with a hero in Colville, actually selling the house. And then we have that person buying a house in Idaho with a whole different hero. But in both cases, the hero is going to receive 0.7% of the sell and then of the buy, just from different, same organization, just different realtors will be the partners with Homes for Heroes. And so on that buy, if that buy is 500,000, for example, 0.7% is what, $5,600? Trying to think, $3,500. I can't do my math. 35. Yeah, I can't do my math. 3,500. Yeah, I am a really good loan officer, truly. Yeah,
That's what
I am.
calculators are
I'm a
for.
calculator dependent. That's right. So if you get 2,800 on one and 3,500 on the other, add them up and you've got a lot of money. Usually it's, in that case, it's probably around $6,000. On top of that, if you use a lender like myself, really, I am good at math. and I'm able to help. Potentially, it's hundreds of dollars off your fees. So you add that on top. And Homes for Heroes will always say it's usually over 3,000 that you receive collectively. And it is. It just depends. If you're simply refinancing your house, it's the potential $100 off your fees from me. There's no realtor involved. But if you're buying and selling or just buying, it's the 0.7 on one or both transactions, depending what you're doing. So that is just an amazing opportunity for you to walk away. There was a gentleman recently that sold, officer, and I believe that check was for like 4436. That person is not buying a home, just selling. And so that's their benefit just from the sale. I mean, how great is that to sell your home, get your money plus an additional, in this case, approximately $4,400 in your pocket? Phenomenal, amazing. I've had officers utilize me and they've sold and bought, and they've had checks for like $5,600 plus, again, the potential hundreds of dollars off their fees from us. So it is really a way to say thank you. Yes, you have to use a partner. And that is because we, as partners, we donate part of our commission to you. The realtors donate 30% of their commission to Homes for Heroes. And from that, and they in turn give you 0.7%. It's about 25%. And then the rest goes into another bucket, which I want to talk about. And when I give up part of my commission, it comes right off your fees at closing so that you bring less to the table, potentially, which is really great. So that extra money that I talk about in the bucket, yes, Homes for Heroes has administrative costs, but outside of that, they actually put that money in this bucket. It's called Circle of Giving. It's phenomenal opportunity. And we have been so good at that, haven't we, Melissa? I'm just
Yes.
so proud of that. But Circle of Giving, that bucket fills up, and every month they give 1 to 2 grants out for $5,000 or $10,000 to other organizations that are nonprofits in these fields. Again, fire, EMS, police, military, educators, medical, any of those. I can nominate them, which I've done. And if they choose that one, then they're blessed. And so let me tell you about the blessings we've had just in the last like 18 months to 2 years that we've been doing that. So we, our first one, like I shared, I do a lot of stuff with first responders and heroes in different capacities. So I put out this bulletin that at Christmas time, Homes for Heroes chooses 12 Circle of Giving to give $600 back at Christmas, which is beautiful. Then I can go get more donations if I want. So we submitted a female veteran with 4 children, single, who hadn't had a Christmas in like 4 years due to lots of different things. And they chose her. based on her story. All I do is submit, they decide. And so they chose her. We had received 600. I think altogether we did about $1,500 to help support her in a Christmas with her family. Super, super amazing and very grateful we could do that. Last year, had a officer on a really bad call, and was able to submit him also for the Circle of Giving, which is great, and also another opportunity with United We Rescue, which is a board I sit on. And he was able to receive, I think, about $2,200 worth of treasures for the holiday with him and his family. So just again, a super beautiful potential opportunity, right? It's a no if you don't ask. So it's definitely a no if you don't submit. So in that comment section down below, if you know of somebody in an organization, a nonprofit, can you start putting them down there, or somebody in need, put them down there. And when they start asking for those, we can definitely submit those at the holiday, but I can submit all day long, every day for the grants. Now, here's the grant that was so great. For those of you who are in the inland Northwest, there's a group called New Beginnings, and they're in Post Falls. And Teresa Hart is a Gold Star mom, which means she lost her son in battle. Super sad. And because of that, she has turned the ability of that grief into a phenomenal opportunity to give to military who have come back from being deployed. They might not have anything. So in New Beginnings in Post Falls, everything is free. There's not a cash register. So they have food, they have clothing, they have home goods, they have computers, they have furniture, they have a handicap area where you can get stuff. They have baby section. They have at the holidays, they have a Christmas store section, just phenomenal things that they have. So they are amazing. And I submitted them and they accepted them and they received a $5,000 gift. I was so excited about that. So excited, Anyway, it just feels great to help others helping others. You're just part of the whole bigger picture. And people who know me on advocacy, it's like, if we can't help our friends, family, and neighbors, why are we here? So that's what we're doing, you guys, helping our friends, family, and neighbors. So one of the other things that we do is we do a lot of things with Homes for Heroes. So May is Hero Mania. So in Spokane County, Ponderay County, Stevens County, and Kootenai County, and any of those counties, if you would like me to come by and bring a little goodie bag for Hero Mania, which is in May, just put it down below, who you are, where you're at, and so on. And I will make sure, sorry about that, guys. I'll make sure that we get you some type of treasure, okay? Those of you who aren't in that logistical area, you can still reach out to us and maybe I can at least send you some kind of lifesaver pack. So there you go. But happy to do that. So that's Hero Mania that's coming up in May. So very excited. Every hero I've talked about has a day, if not a week or a month in May. So it's just Hero Mania. It's pretty awesome. And another thing I'd like to just share, if you would like me to come by and truly just give lifesavers to your team members at any time, please let me know. I'd be happy to do that. And also, I'm part of Stars for Troops and First Responders. So I receive flags that have flown in the USA, made in the USA, and they can't fly any longer. There's a beautiful saying on the back. And we give these to veterans, military, and first responders. So it's a beautiful, beautiful opportunity again to say thank you and to touch someone's heart super deeply. And I would be honored to come out to graduations, police or fire, military, education, schools, anything that has first responders and or veterans or military present to receive the stars. I've done many events and I've done that with my husband, Keith, and my star partner, and one of my hero partners, Yvette Bean and Tim, and we're all star makers. And so we just came from Free Reign and they had veterans there. And so we did star presentation and I do it with Todd. He has many veterans on his client list. And so he does a lot of lunches for them. So I'll come out and do that. So anytime you'd like that, again, in those counties, I'm accessible. Just let me know. I'd be honored to come out and say thank you in a totally different and very, very loving way. So that's what I got for you, Melissa. hopefully that's good. And you understand, guys, Homes for Heroes is a way to say thank you, put cash in your pocket, and just be grateful that we have such beautiful first responders in our world. Truly amazing. And I know we have a war today, and it started this weekend, I guess Friday night or Saturday morning, depending where you're living. And a lot of love and heart out to our veterans, our military members that are out there, everybody who's fighting, all the countries who are out there serving their country. And, and it's going to be a while, but for some of the healing to start taking place, and prayers to the families that have lost loved ones. There are definitely a loss of life in this war, and there will be more, as we've heard. So hopefully not many, but there will be more. And we're just praying for you, that you are blessed, sending you love and light, and that you can sleep the best you can at night during this challenge of a war that is going to hopefully make a better world. That's the idea. So that's all to be seen. But for right now, prayers to those who are out there doing what they signed up for to help their country, whatever country they're for. So anyway, loves to all of you. Melissa, always love to you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
And
thank you, Kathy. Yeah,
any
thank you everyone
comments?
for joining us. And yeah, if you're watching this after the fact, if you're a hero or if you know a hero, which I bet anyone who's watching this at least knows a hero, probably quite a few, send this their way. Let them know about this awesome program. So many people don't know about Homes for Heroes, or think it's like a home building program or something different. But no, this is super awesome. So spread the word.
Please spread the word. Yes. And if you have been a participant, spread the word even farther, because
Yeah.
you've seen it happen, or if your
Mhm.
colleague has had it happen. Yeah, please reach out to us. We want to help you. We want to make your day brighter. So thank you again. Thank you all for watching. Melissa, thank you so much. I appreciate you. And prayers to all of you. Take care, everyone. Thanks again. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.